Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Jaipur, India. We are staying at the Anantara Jewel. It is the Jewel of Anantara, as this hotel is just under a year old when I'm doing this review in January of 2026. And it is a lovely hotel, so beautiful. You can see that it's new. You can almost smell that it's new. So we're gonna start the tour here. We just got a regular, I think that's called a premier room, which I think is a standard room here. So let's start out here by the door, per usual. This is kind of a little map of how it's laid out. So it kind of faces this way, and we're in room 723. You do need a key to have power to the room, and this is what the entryway looks like. It's a really nice, spacious room. I'm actually very pleased with the size of it right out of the gate. Look at this. We've got a nice yoga mat here, and they even have some instructions here on how to do some yoga poses. You got your mat, iron, a scale. There is an ironing board right there in that little slit, and then a safety deposit box. And then you've got a couple of robes here. They feel pretty nice, not the greatest, not the worst. Luggage rack right here, all your shoe things right there. You do get, with the rate that we purchased, we get 4 pieces dry cleaned, so that's what those are for there. And then you've got tons of hangers here to hang things, which is really nice. I mean, you never see that many hangers. That's a ton. And then you also have an umbrella if you're going to be out on the grounds and it is raining, but it is not raining at all while we are here, so not a problem. There is a full-length mirror right here. And then this is the bathroom. No tub. Nice, huge shower, though. Look at this rain shower. And then also handheld. We've got shampoo, conditioner, and body wash all right there. Easy peasy. This sink area is really nice. Only one sink, but you got tons of space on both sides. We can just move these things out of the way. A really nice mirror, and then a nice vanity mirror here as well with glass. I do like that look at this, they've got USB in here as well as in the room. And then the commode is behind the door. It's not in a separate space, it's just behind the door right there. So that looks pretty good. They got a nice little painting right there. And then let's go out here. So right here is the kind of mini bar area. You've got some items you can purchase here, some glasses, and then I'm sure this is the price list. It is. Pretty good prices, not too bad, honestly. And then up here, you've got your coffee machine, and then you've got pods. You can do instant as well if you prefer that. Several types of tea, as well as the sugars, and you've got teacups and coffee and the water, the kettle as well. In here is a mini bar, and some of these items are included. I believe we get, I think they said 2 beers maybe. We've got some chocolate here as well, and you've got some sodas and some more waters down in there, and a little bit of extra space should you want it. So let's look at the rest of the room here. Take a look right here. Nice big space, big TV right here. It looks like it is a Samsung. So you have another luggage rack here, and we told them this was our first time in India when they asked us if we needed anything, and they put a little welcome with the flowers on there, so that's kind of cool. So let's take a look here. You've got your aircon control here, more really pretty artwork there, and then all kinds of light switches right here, as well as a universal adapter, or universal electrical outlet, and another USB out here, so that's pretty nice. The bed looks like it's going to be pretty comfortable. I love the coloring. Blue is actually my favorite color, so I like the color in the room here, but look at how pretty this is. Like I said, this hotel is under a year old, but they make it feel like it's a little bit older, even though you can tell this is obviously new furniture, but they make it look really nice. This is the little console here under the TV. And then over here, you can use this as a workspace, electrical outlets, and another USB mini right there. And or USB-C, I should say. And then a nice pretty mirror here. I've seen this in almost every hotel that we've stayed in, this style, in every hotel that we've stayed in. Pretty much, yeah, I think every single one, at least one thing has been like this in every one we've stayed in India thus far. I like this bench here with all the pillows. That's a comfy place to sit and read and just kind of relax. And then this chair looks super comfortable as well. I don't know where I'm gonna sit and read, but it's gonna be one of those two places. Little table here, and then nightstand here as well. Same as on the other side, it's got the universal electrical outlet there. Right now the clock is plugged in. I'm probably gonna unplug that because I don't need the clock, but it does have wireless charging on top. And then you've got all your light controls, and then this round one right here, there is a fan in the room, which is really quite nice. It is nice to have that because especially this time of the year, it's a little bit on the cooler side. So it's nice to have the fan because the thing is the air is probably not gonna kick on as much. So it is nice to have a little bit of airflow with the air. So I believe there is a gym and a pool and I think at least a couple of restaurants. So we're gonna go check those out and see what else we get into. We'll bring you along for all of that before we wrap things up here at the Anantara Jewel.